Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Berryjuicysweet Dishes. And if this is your first time, please hit that like button and also that bell right beside. To my returning viewers, welcome back. And to everyone, all positive vibes. Well, today I will be making some cauliflower cheesy breadsticks. Let me show you how. Let's begin. So I got some fresh cauliflower that I'm going to dice this up, and I'm going to use about 1 cup of it. So I'm going to take about 1 cup of this cauliflower, and then I'm finna grate it up. So I'm just going to use my blender. I'm going to pour this in my blender so I can just make it grated. Once I grated up my cauliflower, I'm going to go ahead and dump this in a bowl. Next, I'm going to use 1/4 cup of some egg substitute. Next, I'm going to use about 1 cup of some shredded mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to mix this all together until it's well combined. And then I'm also going to turn my oven on. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once I well combined everything, I'm going to set this to the side. So I'm going to take a loaf pan, and then I'm going to line my loaf pan up with some parchment paper, and I'm going to push the parchment paper down in the loaf pan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray that parchment paper with some non-stick spray. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mixture, and then I'm going to go ahead and spread it in this loaf pan. And it's okay if it doesn't fill up the loaf pan all the way. All right, I'm just going to spread it out. Spread my ingredients out. Make sure that everything is on the parchment paper. So I also have some baby spinach. So I got some baby spinach. I'm going to use about a few pieces of the leaves. And this is just optional, that you can add this or whatever other kind. You can add olives, mushrooms, whatever you desire to your cheesy bread. So I'm going to add some spinach, some fresh spinach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some on the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push it down into my bread so it can cook evenly with my cauliflower. As you can see, I pushed the spinach down into my bread. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bake this in the oven under 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes or until the edges lift up and set. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the parchment paper out of the loaf pan, and then I'm going to carefully spread the sides of my cheesy bread, because now what I'm going to do, I want to pull that parchment paper away from the edges of my bread. I'm going to carefully lift my cheesy bread up off of the parchment paper, because what I want to do is I want to flip this over. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to put this back in the oven. I'm going to bake this for another 15 minutes, but I'm going to turn the temperature up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit in the oven. Now I'm going to sprinkle with 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning on top. Next, I'm going to use 1, did I say tablespoon? I meant to say teaspoon, sorry. And then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, I'm going to use, you can use some Colby Jack cheese, or you can use 3 blend cheese, or mozzarella cheese to go on top. So, next, I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle on top. So now I'm going to add some of that cheese on the top of my bread to give it that cheesy effect. And then I'm going to throw this back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Still up under the same 450 degrees Fahrenheit in the oven. Okay. Now our cheesy bread is ready. I'm going to carefully slice into my cheesy bread after it has cooled down, of course. Oh, that looks so delicious. Look at that. All right, let's plate it up. Okay, let's give it a try. And this cheesy bread is good served with any one of your favorite dips. Oh, delicious. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button and also share the video. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Well, bye for now.